All right, what's up, friends? Welcome. The 10 New Brew redo. We did the Reanimator deck. For those who don't know, for 10 New Brews, I forget to mention it a lot, but the brew with the most comments gets a guaranteed redo. That was Reanimator, but this is just a redo that I wanted to do. This is the Breakout Delirium deck. Okay, so regular Delirium. A lot of different versions of this deck floating around, right? I think most are playing too many like enablers that only like just like 2 mana, mill some cards, cash grab, whatever. I want to beat down. I want to play creatures. So we're trying out Breakout, which is my innovation for the deck. Red-green sorcery, top 6, put in a 2-drop, and give it haste. We have a bunch of 2-drops, and Stubborn Burrow Fiend's also the big one here. It's a creature that mills, so it's a way to mill, but also be a good threat. This card's good. If you ever played OTJ Limited, this card was absolutely ridiculous. Giving it trample with the Inti's great. And then we got the usual stuff, FOMO, Fear of Being Hunted. Also playing Evolving Adaptive because I like playing 1-drops in my aggro decks. And Breakout, little Violent Urge here for double strike, and then a little bit of Witchstalker Frenzy, which is great, this deck with all the haste creatures. And that's really it. Built a sideboard, Urbrest Forge, Pyroclasm, Scrap Shooter, pretty nice, honestly. The 4th Frenzy. You get the idea. So, that is the deck. And let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's do this. On the play, chat, coming out at me. Didn't draw 1-drop. We got Stubborn Burrow Fiend, a couple Wicker Folks, and an Inti. I guess we're going to keep. I'm not thrilled about it, but we can just Burrow Fiend and then get our mill on. We see a Hedge Maze. And then mill over Cash Grab. So, okay. I mean, Burrow Fiend it is. We can Burrow, we can Inti, Crew, and then discard enchantments or creatures or lands. Gotta get our game going on there. Yeah, Wicker Folk and Fear of Being Hunted are awesome. Big fan of his duo. Here's a Cash Grab, milling over. All right, so we're playing this deck later. This is like the new, like, Crab, Tolarian Terror, sort of like weird Delvery deck. Looks pretty sweet, actually. So we draw Copperline Gorge. We could actually just fire up Fear and Jam. I do want to saddle, though, and try and mill and get Delirium. That's 2 mana. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. So, would like to saddle here, but realistically, this is just a great turn, so should attack. And then, honestly, two Wicker Folk next turn. That's the thing where, like, we're obviously a Delirium deck, but, like, this is just a 4-power haster for 3. This is just a 3-power haster for 2. So, Crab costs 1 less for each instant sorcery card in the graveyard, and they have 1, 2, 3. So they can Crab this turn. That's annoying. Okay, so we're going to Inti. Crab will come in tapped at least, so. And then we're going to saddle. There's a mill 2 when it's saddled, which is huge. And later Savior. Mill over Inti and Bestie. So we have 2 for Delirium so far. 2 creatures also, which is nice. Play a land, play the Wicker Folk. We'll just move to combat. They're going to play their guy. They'll tap 2 things. I'll get it for 3. And then we'll Inti. I would say no discard, so. Combat. And the big thing that makes Wicker Folk and the Fear of Being Hunted good is that they're just extra types. They're creatures that must be dealt with because they hit so hard that are extra types. So, like, you got to kill this thing, right? Well, now we're halfway to Delirium, you know? We already have an artifact and a creature of the bin, but they're going to into the Flood Maw, bounce the Fear. Oh, wow, this is a sick turn for them. All right, so pretty good, but I think we're okay here. Violent Urge is pretty cool as far as first strike goes. Again, we're playing this deck later. Looking forward to playing it. Looks pretty cool. They got a 5/5 Crab. We can force a block with the Fear. Oh, we can't Urge and Fear. It sucks. They're going to Beans. What's up, card? They're going to attack?
Inconceivable!
No way. Opponent is a certified psychopath. Actual psychopath. All right, sure. They're going to attack. That is insane. All right, so we're going to break out. That's a sorcery for Delirium. Sorcery artifact creature. It means we're very close to doing our thing, probably. That's it. That's just insane. Here's breakout. We're going to hit the Wicker Folks. It's the one thing we can play. Put it in the battlefields. The double strike here could kill them, right? We have 2 creatures. This is 4, 5, 10. They're just dead. As long as I mill over... Wait, we have enchantment in the graveyard? No. So they're actually just dead. So we'll saddle. That's a land. Yeah, that puts you Delirium now too. Yeah, they're just dead as shit. All right. What an insane thing to do. Like, what an insane choice to make. This is 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, whatever, sure. Like, attacking there is just... I can't even find the words. Honestly, I just don't even know. I don't even know. Juggernaut resub, thanks so much. Plaza resub, thanks so much. All right, so they do have some big boom booms. They got the Crab. Crab has no ward, right? The Tolarian Terror does. We have Barrages. Barrage is great against them, obviously. Bringing their Barrages. I'm going to shave a Frenzy. I don't like Violent Urge against the deck playing Unsummon. And then the Worm is kind of cool because you can't counter it. They have some sort of graveyard hate that'd be annoying. I don't think they would have won anyway, to be fair. Like, I think we were still in great shape, even with the Crab untapped. But, all right, so... Don't want anything else here. Scrap Shooter kills Beans. It's kind of whatever. We don't really have any graveyard hate in our board, except these 2, like, Ceases. But sure. Here's Third Frenzy. Let it rip. I guess Nicole's in the kitchen, so cards out of here. All right, no 1-drop again. We got a Passage, though. We got Burrow Fiend again. A little FOMO. Bunch of mulligans we're going to keep. All right. Botanical Sanctum. Bushwhack. Going to get a land. This deck plays a bunch of these, like, you know, Lava Land effects just to put spells in their graveyard. Alright, so... Again, no 1-drop. Our draw's not, like, great or anything. Drawing a second Forest is pretty bad, but... We'll probably Burrow Fiend on 2 again. Patchwork. Sure. They counter it. Whatever. It's fine. They want to bounce it. Something. If you're tuning in, folks, my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and if it's your first time, hit that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube. Take a second, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, support the content. If you like 10 New Brews, like the shows that I do and the content that I make, take that half second and follow along. We're just playing some standard decks today, doing a few redos, some more 10 New Brews, as well as playing some other new Duskmourn things. Should be a lot of fun. And of course, I'm going on vacation tomorrow. All right, so they splash red for Pyroclasm in the board, which is actually good against my Burrow Fiend, which will be a 2/2 on their turn, but we can, like, FOMO Beastie this turn. King's Abbey resub, thanks so much. All right, we draw a Thorn Spire Verge. So I want to saddle here. Fear of being hunted seems bad against Pyroclasm. And they're actually already there on the freaking Crab, but the mountain kind of screwed them. We're just going to FOMO Bestie, I think. Or Beastie. And then I kind of want to discard. I don't want to discard a creature here, honestly. But discarding a land just doesn't help with Delirium at all. You know what? I punted. I should have played the Beastie first, and then saddled, and then seen what I milled, and then gone from there. I would have more information for my discard. That's a mistake.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
So I don't really want to discard a spell here. All right, I'm going to discard a land. Discard a land, draw a land. It's terrible. Play Beastie. Probably should have saddled, actually, because now they can bounce the response. That'd be really bad, too. Jeez. Oh, I'm playing so bad. All right. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Heinously played turn on every street. Honestly, they should have bounced before I had a chance to saddle, but not sattling's awful, so. And now they have Chilarian Terror and Crab. Yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah. On the draw with a no one drop and a big punch. Not good. Not good. That's okay. And they're going to bushwhack, sure. Does help with Delirium, I guess. Now I can't Crab. So it's mill a card. There's a Frenzy. And another Burrow Fiend. That's kind of cool, actually. Like just double Burrow Fiend, double saddle. Sure. Get these Burrow Fiends big. We got 2 cards left. One is a Crab. Alright, so we'll saddle. Mill 2. Mill over 2 creatures, awesome. And then we'll saddle. Mill 2. And now these things are going to be monstrous. Alright, so we have 2 6/6s. We have a haste creature, a FOMO. They can't even play their crab end step. They're gonna bounce. Sure, that's fine. Honestly, as long as we're chilling here, they love it. This deck is fine. But all right, so mill a card, yes please, and draw. So we're gonna go. I want to saddle twice again. The thing is, they're gonna tap my stuff anyway. But if they attack me, I just attack back and kill them. So let's start by FOMOing a land. I should accrued response. Because they can tap both of these in response now. I should accrued first, maybe. I don't know. See what happens. Discard a land. Draw a land. Let me draw a spell. We draw a worm. Alright. Sure. Let's saddle. Mill 2. I feel like I've sequenced these like creatures really badly. I mean, not getting punished here, but all right. So saddle again. And now we move to combat. They'll play the crab. They'll tap both creatures. They can't kill me. And then if I untap, I attack for 100,000. I got worm, saddles. They draw a cash grab, and they hit another crab. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was a good rip. No cards in hand, they find another crab, which might be enough to stem the tide here. So now our saddles don't work very well. That's sick. Alright, that's fine. We played this game bad anyway, so we deserve to lose. Ship a guy, draw land. Yeah, I mean, this should tap my 2 big things and kill me. This can't. I guess this could there's a 20 too. Yeah. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah, alright, that's fine. To be fair, the crab is good against the saddles, but that's fine. Alright, so good rips on their part. We'll go to game 3. We're on the play. Is it possible to want the 4th frenzy? Killing their creatures is pretty important. Let's bring the 4th frenzy and cut this worm. It's a little clunky. All right, on the play, no worries. 2 1-drops actually, but we can't keep this. It's only once a 1-lander, so a mulligan. Mulligan into 2 more 1-drops. We're gonna keep. It's pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's probably just dump the adaptive and get a mountain on turn 1. Because if I go forest adaptive, forest beastie passage, that's probably too slow, and all these cards are just better, so. Alright. Don't love it. Opponent mulliganed also, though, so. Alright. Barrage is also great here, too, obviously. kills either creature with no problem. Here's a Bushwhack. So get Mountain. And it'll probably just break out on turn 2, honestly. Alright, so we draw FOMO. Yeah, let's break out. To break out, we'll go find us an adaptive or a fear of being hunted. I gotta put the creature in play, right? So we have a rare miss here on breakout. I think we have 4, 8, 12. There's 15 good 2-drops in the deck. So 6 cards, 15, due to the math, pretty good. We missed, but it's still not the worst. That's a sorcery and a land in the graveyard. So if I put an artifact in a creature, that would do it. They play a Sanctum and a Storm Chaser's Talent. They get a fight here? That'd suck. Oh, Brave the Wild, sure. That's fine. So Brave the Wild to get a land, no problem. We're going to tap and draw a land of our own. Excellent. If we FOMO and discard the Wicker Folk, we will have Delirium. That sucks a little bit because the Wicker Folk is really good. But we'll have to pump the Adaptive twice and play the Patchwork. That's fine. All right, so let's play FOMO. Grow the Adaptive. Discard Wicker Folk and draw. Land, worst draw of the deck for sure. Land Beastie. Pump it again. Attack for 3. We now have Delirium, double attacks, and our removal spell. And they can't crab yet either, which is huge. So land, obviously a really bad draw, but it is what it is. We got Sleight of Hand. Prowess. Sleight of Hand, alright. Obviously this Otter's not a very good blocker, so Phyrexians and Horrors hanging out. Bushwhack. Sure, that's pretty annoying. Alright, I mean, that's fine. Take 4, untap, draw a spell, please. Any good spell. Mill over a Frenzy, draw an Inti. Great spell. Love it. Alright, here's Inti. We're attacking. We are going to, I think, pump the Beastie. Target Beastie, discard a land. And find another land. Alright, I mean, it's fine. They're at 9. We could barrage. I mean, like, if we had killed this early, I mean, we actually couldn't have killed it really, but they couldn't Bushwhack. This is fine. We're great here. I think life is good. They played Solarian Terror, they're dead. If they have a Crab, Crab's like by far the best card. It's annoying, but we can kind of work through it, so. This deck's cool. It's a lot of weird commons. It's a pretty cheap deck, too. We're playing it later on stream. If you're watching on YouTube, look for it in a future video. Analyze the pollen. Sure. They have any evidence to collect? Not really. They get a forest. It's interesting. They want most of the islands, but mountain in hand. Power class, I'm not doing much here. Alright, mill a card. Should I mill my worm, you know? Alright, here's Copperline Gorge, kind of a bummer. They gotta have a crab here, right? Like, for sure. Let's just go to combat. I guess not. Sure. We'll take it. Alright, round 2 on the play. Another somewhat awkward hand. Fable Passage. They were playing what, like 2 Passage? It's really awkward in the deck. If they're playing 3. You obviously want to get a land in the graveyard, but I play Adaptive on 1 and we don't draw a land. It's so bad. Alright, we're going to keep. We're just going to play Passage as a tap land, I think. And Burrow Fiend on 2. They call me Dr. Worm. Clue, 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 clue. Alright, so they play Mountain and say go. We're going to get a forest. Yeah. Need more rogue. All right, so we're gonna Burrow Fiend here. If they shock it, it sucks, but then we have Adaptive plus Wicker Folk next turn. AZ, resub, thanks so much. You got a shock. All right, sure. It is what it is. It's fine. Next turn we can go Adaptive into Wicker Folk, which is great. Here's a Razorkin Needlehead. So draw a card, take a damage. Sure, Copline Gorge is cool. Saves some pain here. First strike on offense. Here's a Wicker Folk. Help the guy. And doesn't have first strike on defense, so. Would Prismatic Vista be too strong for standard? Yeah, I think so. That'd be really good. Another Razorkin and a Higher Claw. So beat down battles. We draw another land. All right, so pretty poor draws, unfortunately. Worm is just online next turn, but not this turn. We don't have Delirium yet either. This is kind of shitty, actually. We can't really block these. Nor is racing a good idea either. But I don't think we have a choice but to race, so I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, we're probably dead here. We can't just not do anything on turn 4. Even with charging monster, we're ready to rock and roll. Screaming Nemesis. Okay, so yeah, we're just dead. Nemesis is also really good against us. We have no clean way to kill this card. Boros Reckoner. Historically really good against like red base aggro decks. Yeah. We draw land. Alright. I mean, that was a pretty bad draw, unfortunately. This Screaming Nemesis, though, is a real problem. There isn't really a way for us to remove this card at parity, you know? It's just a real pain in the ass. Alright, we're dead. Game 2. So we're gonna bring in, like, I guess we want to size up, and like we're gonna be the bigger. We're gonna be the control deck. They're gonna be the beatdown deck. We bring in like Pyroclasm, a Braid, extra Worm, cut the adaptives, and Fear of Being Hunted is pretty bad against Shock. Maybe Scrapture has some value. They didn't put any artifacts or enchantments, did they? And Frenzy, too. Yeah, let's try this. I'm honestly not sure if this is right, but let's give it a spin. Alright, on the play. Oh my god. I mean, FOMO discarding a land is fine. We have Breakout, too. Alright, I'm just going to keep this. Breakout. Take me to the promised land. Dane Front can't get him a Discord. Any mods chat who can help out? We got a Mountain. We got a Sawblade Scamp. 1/1 haste. Well, counter. This is an Oger or whatever deck. It's all 1 damage effects, trying to deal 4 damage. All right, let's play Mountain. We're gonna break out. All right. I mean, with 15 2-drops in the deck, right? So we have 15 good 2-drops. 60 card deck. Every 4th card should be a 2-drop, etc., etc. I mean, again, I'm no Frank Karsten, but sure. Wait. What? What is going on? What's happening? It should be in my hand, right? Top cards library, real creature card among them. If it has mana value to us, put it in the battlefield. If you didn't put the battlefield, put it in your hand.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right. Well, that's a bug. So we just don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you serious? Like... Alright. Well, we probably can't win anymore because obviously we just literally just had to discard a card. How do you report a bug? I have no idea, honestly. I'm not going to. I'm just too lazy. But if someone else wants to, you're more than welcome to. I'm not lazy. I'm very busy, actually. But, alright. I mean, we're just going to FOMO this worm, and that's unbelievable. Alright. Discard the worm. We draw a wildfire. Take one. That is absurd. Like, what? Like, going on top is not even, like, any part of the card, either. Like, top 6, reveal creature. Put it in your hand. Otherwise, put it in your hand. So, like, whatever. Here's a Tali's Favor. +1/+1 Discover. And then Screaming Nemesis, too? Come on. Alright, this game is something else, alright? There's an 84% chance of hitting off Breakout. That's kind of light, actually. Breakout, I mean, obviously hitting a 1-drop isn't the worst. Like, hitting Patchwork Beastie is fine, too. So, alright, well, this is great. We're just getting shit stomped, obviously. This card's a real problem, the Nemesis. For decks that can't directly remove it without damage, which I don't think there's any way to do in red-green. Yeah, we're just dead, right? Like, we draw a card. Yeah, I mean, we can worm, but, like, it's not even close to good enough. We're 9, take 1. Yeah. Alright, well, at least we can tilt off about that bug, right? Man, that bug didn't happen, we definitely would have won, you know?
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Alright, yeah. Alright, well, our marquee card doesn't work. So that's cool. Hands Ray Keep. Breakout. So chat through the math, 84% to hit one of our 2-drops. However, I think Patchwork Beastie also counts as a hit. So if we have 19 hits or Breakout, what's the math then? So I wouldn't count Adaptive as a hit. But I think Patchwork is a good hit. So we draw Frenzy. Alright, so we're gonna go turn on Beastie. Obviously, if you have it in your hand, I think just the math on, you know, out of 60 cards is fine. You know, not accounting for cards in hand. Obviously, it changes and stuff, but... Alright, mill a card. They're just lush porticoing all over everything. No! And then we are going to play a land, and we are going to... probably just Burrow Fiend Mill, set up for next turn. Casting Breakout... I'll try to get the mill on, so... Sweaty Resub, thanks so much. Burrow Fiend, saddle, mill 2, mill over a creature and a land. So 2 out of the 4 for Delirium. I think drawing a land next turn would be best possible draw. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. So probably Domain with a weird draw, I guess. Mill a card. It's a creature. It's not good. Copperline Gorge. Did it! Alright, so we're gonna Copperline Gorge. Patchwork Breakout, I think. Let's Patchwork first. Patchwork first. Oh, we're getting Sunfall. I'm an idiot. Domain usually plays 1 brush land. Alright, well now we have Delirium. Yeah. Getting Sunfall is not exactly a good thing. I'm just gonna attack. Say go. If they don't have Sunfall, we're in great shape. If they do have Sunfall, we get to go, and we draw a land, we can go Wickerfolk Breakout, which is pretty good, but... yeah, turn 4 Sunfall is still pretty good. Even worse. Alright, draw a land, we don't draw a land. So... Breakout or Wickerfolk, we have a double strike trick also. This is a 10 damage shot in theory. 3 cards in hand. If they had Sunfall, they would have cast it. They could have a get lost something here too, which would really suck. But Wicker Folk is probably the best breakout hit, so we probably just cast it. We could also just FOMO away the Frenzy, but the Overlord's coming soon too. All right, let's just Wicker Folk, I guess. Attack. All right, so Sego. I mean, we have lethal next turn with Breakout and Violent Urge, in theory. Temporary lockdown again. All right. Overlord goes down. We draw Patchwork. Here's a Breakout.
How did this happen?
All right, well, like, did someone do the math on 19 hits? Because again, we're counting Patchwork as a hit. Like, it was 84% with just the 2 drops. If you add 4 more cards, it's got to be close to 90%, right? All right, was it going to go to hand or is it going to go to the top of our library? It's going to the top of our library. All right. Fuck this.
Still a piece of garbage.
Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. It's 91% to hit. And then, of course, if Missing puts the card on top of your library and not in the and not in your hand, that does make it a lot worse. So, all right. Yeah. Shit. We just can't win. All right. Whatever, I guess. All right. Well, that's really frustrating that our cards just don't work. Yeah. We're going to bring in some stuff. Let's bring in the Scrap Shooters. And I don't think you want Herbrest Forge against them. Maybe the Worm, too. Let's cut. This is so annoying. Ridiculous whiffs. Yeah. So if this card's going to whiff, statistically improbably whiff all the time, and then also be bugged, you probably shouldn't play it, I guess. But all right, so we're gonna try and reduce our reliance on our vulnerability to lockdown. I'm gonna shave an Inti, and it's funny. It's how we're boarding is making our breakouts worse too. I'm gonna shave 2 breakouts, I guess. Then, the thing is, the haste is so good, like against Sunfall. I'm just gonna get rid of these. Double Strike is a pretty cool way to like sneak a win, though. I think Forge is too slow versus Domain. I'm gonna cut 2 breakouts. The card doesn't actually work, so we never would have seen the bug if we just ran to mostly expectation and hit a 2-drop. You know, like 1 lander. All right, we're gonna mulligan. All right, sure. No 1-drop. That sucks. All right, ship the thingy. Play Verge, say go. Here's Breakout. Lush Portico. We draw FOMO. So let's I just want Burrow Fiend, right? Fire up Burrow Fiend, say go. I could have broken out there, but maybe it never missed in testing, so they didn't touch. I guess sure. Here's Beanstalk, sure. We draw a land. Okay, so I think I want to FOMO this Worm and just crew an attack. Set up for possible double or next round. So mill. We hit land, another Worm. All right, attack for 4. We have land creature. This is sorcery. And we have a FOMO, so we're like reasonably close to Delirium next turn for a double attack. Of course, a temporary lockdown would be pretty annoying, but what else is new, right? Playing the Verges too, yeah. Very green-white base with all the lockdowns and the Overlords, so. Big tank. We can also just worm them twice, which is pretty good too. Alright, so we draw Copper Line Gorge. Do you want a worm? I mean, if they were at 15, I think 2 worms feels a lot better. We could break out FOMO here. It's probably just worm. Alright, let's worm. Oh, I have delirium. I'm such a freaking idiot. I don't have delirium. I feel like I shouldn't be here if you don't have delirium, you know? Alright, so my bad. We'll break out. That's fine. It's not a big deal, honestly. This is fine too. Burrow Fiend with haste. Awesome. So here's Burrow Fiend. Put it on the battlefield. The card worked! It did it! Alright, so discard a land. Draw a Violent Urge. Mill 2. Come on! Delirium, please. Thank you! Attack for 5. Good recovery. And we have Double Strike, too. We actually have a 10-shot Double Striker. I think we're good this game, folks. Here's a passage. Tranquil. They get exile my graveyard. You son of a bitch. Alright, that's fine. They're still dead, right? So, we just Burrow Fiend, saddle it. Oh, wait, no, we're not delivering anymore. Right. That's... Oh, my God. Alright. I hate everything. Let's just... We could get... No, we can't. There's no way to get delirium in 2 cards. Alright. Mill over... It's close to delirium. Oh my god. Why you gotta be like this? Alright. I mean, we can attack. I mean, we attack and trade, we get delirium. We trade the thingy for the thingy. Alright, whatever. I mean, I thought we were in great shape this game, right? Getting our graveyard exile was pretty disgusting. They made all our cards bad and removed our 2 good threats. Gross. Gross! And now they're at 11 life. And they have 5 cards in hand. Alright. What do you got, friend? Overlord. They could have cast the Overlord and chose not to. So they must have a binding. Get lost. I mean, alright. This is like kind of fine, right? Explore. Fear of being hunted. Just gonna bin that, right? Just like... Explore. Burrow Fiend, okay. I mean, this is an attack for a lot, right? 9. Man, close. Probably still gonna lose, but nice recovery from the Frillback, you know? Here's Lush Portico. Hardcast Overlord. I mean, if they don't have binding, they're dead, right? We draw a Inti. That gives trample. Hi, Cassian. How are you, dude? Are you going to the babysitter? Are you going to see Katie? Huh? Say hi. Say hello. Katie, yes, Katie. All right, well, we're going to attack here, dude. You ready? Are you going to attack? On. Now I forgot what I was doing. Cassie, I screwed up now.
Daddy, you're supposed to saddle?
Yeah, I screwed up. Shit.
Get in, Daddy.
Cassie, you distracted me. Hit your button.
And his name is
Yeah.
John.
Thanks, Cassian.
That's okay. Next time.
I mean, if they have binding, we lose. But honestly, so I can discard to Inti. replay a thing. Oh my god, man. All right.
Just get him.
What do you think, chat?
Hello, dark.
Thanks, Cassian. That's some good soundboard usage you got there, right?
It scares me with the good timing.
They're just gonna binding one and block the other, which I'll lose. I get into the Burrow Fiend and then Inti it. It's like so bad though. I'm just like, I punted.
You should just say Burrow, right?
No, because then there's the trades. It's so bad for us. Mill again. It's 12-12. So yeah. They didn't binding. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, Cassian.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we might have screwed up.
So Daddy should have
We might have screwed up.
So you make a mistake.
Off. Turn the game off. Yes, I will turn the game off. We screwed up.
All right.
Archangel of Wrath. Okay. That's bad. Sure. All right. Why do we attack? 'Cause I'm an idiot. I screwed up. I didn't crew before combat, and then I thought they had a trick, and I would have gotten blown out. But I maybe should have attacked and we would have won. But
Yeah.
all right. That's my head. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Take Cassian. See you later, bud.
Cassie's out. See you later.
All right. Mill a card. Mill a worm, please. No. We draw a Wicker Folk, but they're now at 6. All right. We just can't win anymore, I don't think. Play Wicker Folk. Attack with the Wicker Folk. Inti it. Discard a card. Draw something good. All right. I mean, they block and trade. This is a creature next turn, too. Yeah, we just punted this game. Like, the misclick, and then I probably should have just gone for it, I guess. We're just going to chump block? All right. Overlord does play really well with Sunfall, too. Because obviously it ramps into it and still a threat that's in play. And then because it comes back end step, like, they get a Sunfall here and have an Overlord in play. Or Traxa, and hit bind. All right. That one's on me, folks. I apologize. We might have won this. I mean, we might have still lost. I don't know, whatever. But, all right, that stinks a little bit. All right, so 1 and 2. Unfortunately, Temporary Lockdown is just, like, so good against a lot of these linear decks in Standard. And then, obviously, against our Breakout deck, which is, you know, built to be built around 2-mana creatures, Lockdown's really good, too. But yeah, I don't know. Deck seems pretty sweet. Burrow Fiend is pretty awesome. Breakout's good when it works. Obviously, Breakout being bugged is bad too, but I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in chat. I'm not sure. The best build of this deck has definitely not been found yet. But I don't know. So, more to play on stream. You do folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.